Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you? I hope you are well. Thanks for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are new, I hope you will stay. Hope you'll subscribe to High Vibrant Tribe. These guys are wonderful. If you look in the comments, you don't need me to tell you. You'll see how kind they are. So if you've been looking for a high vibrational place, this is the place. All right, here we go. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This reading is for the week ahead, but I got to tell you that coming into this reading, it feels like it's for the month. Sorry, just listening. Oh, yes, Charlie said it's a month of miracles. That's what he said. All right, so we're starting with the Authority. The Authority in this deck is the Emperor. It's card number 4. Someone ordained of a higher power to carry out work that needs to be done on the earth to power. Interesting. Power is strength. So ordained, like I see the purple on the shoulders, it's royalty. Feels like he's ordained to make decisions on behalf of others. But because he's the most courageous and the one that has the most strength, is what I want to say. I'm saying he because I'm looking at 2 men on these cards, as you are, right? I feel like this person is really brave, or has had to be brave. Prosperity begins. It feels like the Emperor is revving his engines. That's what I want to say. Revving his engines, or trying to gain courage or call in courage to be able to have the power to move forward, to begin again, to begin brand new or start something brand new. That's the Ace of Pentacles we're looking at, right? To grow something possibly with someone. Yeah, because there's two hands caring for the tree, right? The hand on the top is the protector, as Charlie said. And I feel like that is the Emperor, Pisces, whether that's you or someone else, because the Emperor is all the kings, right? So it can be any sign. Of course, attached astrologically to Aries, but it doesn't have to be in Aries, because this person is the Authority. They have the last word, which is a leadership energy for sure, but can be any of the signs, right? Any of the signs can be a leadership sign. So the Authority here, yeah, it looks like there's a new beginning. Something new is opening here for the Emperor. So I could say that you are the Emperor, but maybe it's your person. And let's just be fair. The Emperor is the one who has all the wisdom, right? There's all the energy and the lessons of all the kings. So, he's mastered the King of Cups because he's the King of Wands, and he's mastered the King of Pentacles because he's the King of Cups. And, they all work together, right? New beginnings. This is the Fool. Somebody is taking their first steps alone somewhere. It feels like the Authority, this Emperor, is a one-man show, or someone who is going at it alone. Maybe in this life, or maybe at a certain situation. Look at that. Those black ones are all major arcana. Financial and material changes. Interesting. And prosperity begins. So many changes, either for you or your person, Pisces. We have wisdom, which is Taurus. We have patience, which is Sagittarius. That's temperance, right? And this is Aries energy. So I feel like there's something that's beginning brand new. Somebody is about to take their first steps alone. It feels the Emperor, I feel, is taking their first steps alone into the world. And I mean, there is a lot of knowledge that is with the Emperor or with the Authority. They wouldn't be called the Authority if they weren't an authority in something. But I feel like this person, what they're not an authority on is beginning again. I think this person isn't comfortable with new beginnings, is what I want to say. That they look at things, it's almost like this person powers through anything that has to do with looking new or feeling new. This person likes to know what they're doing, want to be planned. They want to be strategic, right? Just like Scorpio. The new beginnings, though, I feel this is like Yeah, Charlie just showed me a fawn. It's like a deer on new legs, right? This is a uncharted territory for the Emperor, I feel. Card number 8 is courage. It is the strength card, right? It is about gaining strength or gaining momentum, I feel, because I feel it's taking a lot for the Emperor to have a new start. It's trying to gain wisdom, but I feel that gaining wisdom and patience is part of it. So I also feel like that the Emperor is the one that's growing, or the one that has planted themselves and is growing brand new, or having this new beginning, or they are having a new beginning because of the growth. It's like a blessing that's been given to them. It may look like a curse because new beginnings are no fun, right? We do sometimes feel foolish. We don't know what we're doing. We may have some of the information or some of the training, but for the most part, most of us go into a new job or a new situation without much knowledge of it. But the reason that we can do it is because we have the energy of the Emperor, right? The Emperor is the one who knows that they run their own life and they can make their own choices. They don't have to wait for anybody to tell them to do it. They just do it. They're the leader. They're the authority. Tell me about the authority and new beginnings, please. It feels like the Emperor or the authority is someone who has backed away from a situation in wisdom, or someone who needed to learn something about the situation before they could approach it. And they've had this learning. So they've had an aha moment. I'm looking at the sun that's coming off of the book that this person is holding here. Yeah, they almost seem like, as looking at the back of the cloak and the hair, it almost seems like it's someone who is like in the medieval days, like a chaplain, or someone may have gone home to home. At that time, they probably visited from home to home. Someone who is in authority of spiritual things. It feels like maybe that you had things to learn, and you had to learn those things before you could approach anybody or move forward. And I think because you've had the patience in the learning, growing the wisdom, that the patience is what has come of it here. And so I feel the prosperity begins because of that. We've got the 9 of Wands, new beginnings. It's terrifying. Yeah. I really do feel that the Emperor is sort of fake it till you make it kind of person. It's like the only reason that the Emperor can move forward in the 9 of Wands is because he does have the power, because he is courageous and brave, right? There's a bit of bravery that happens when we all start brand new and we're on the fawn's legs. We can't necessarily move forward without being scared, and that's okay. I always tell my son, it's okay to be afraid. Feel the fear and walk through it anyway. And that's sort of the motto of this Emperor, I feel. Feel the fear and walk through it anyway. The 3 stars in this deck, which is, by the way, the Wandering Moon Tarot that I got on Etsy. Beautiful quality deck. 3 of stars is the 3 pentacles. So we are looking at some sort of a partnership. Somebody's trying to gain courage or bravery to approach a partnership of some sort. It feels like somebody's had an aha moment or a moment of realization as they see their person getting further and further into the distance. Should I lock eyes? Should I let that person know I'm here? Should I wave at them? Should I let them know that I've noticed them? I feel like that's the courage that you're trying to move forward to. There's a Judgment in reverse. Okay. 2 of Cups on the bottom of the decks. The moons are cups. So in the future, we have love. It really does feel like the Emperor was learning while simultaneously growing. And it is because of the healing, the growing, and the ability to have patience that we're going to be able to move forward here. It feels to me like somebody has misjudged another. And that's why they want to try again or have a new chance, or they're wondering if it's worth investing here. somebody has misjudged another. This person could have misjudged you, Pisces, or you misjudged them. But I feel that the judgment in reverse tells me that somebody's either not willing to accept their part in the breakdown of, the distance that's been created here in the partnership. And the judgment in the reverse also tells me that you're scared to take the judgment. You don't want to be judged. You don't want your person to judge you. You don't want the universe to judge you. You're just not ready to be judged at all. And that tells me there's a little bit of ego here somewhere. It could also be fear. Fear can also kind of present itself as ego. Yeah. There's some people who take that sort of puffed up version of themselves, that puff up their chest if they're scared. I feel like that's the Emperor. That'll never let you see him sweat, because he's also the King of Cups, the Scorpio. He'll never let you see you sweat. King of Swords wouldn't either. And I feel like this person is really terrified of moving forward, but nonetheless, they're going to do it because they know that they have to in order to keep rolling. Yeah. The universe is here making changes. And so I feel like the Emperor is just listening and making the changes as they are being presented or being asked of them. This person feels like they're awake. And this person has some feelings for you. This person wants to talk to you about their feelings. They want to talk to you. There's 3 here, right? Like we do have 3 orchids, of course, right? But this is card number 30, which is 3, could be third party. We are looking at the 3 here, right? So it could be third party, could be partnership for sure. And that might be the reason why the Emperor is scared or worried, or whatever the 9 of Wands represents, coming out from behind the fear wall to begin again in some sort of a partnership or romance. Stepping forward. That's why it's been scared to step forward here. They have been scared to step forward. We have the Sepulchre, which is card number 8, and bottom right hand of that card is the 9 of Pentacles. Someone has become single. The Fox is always suspicious, always looking behind them, always looking back. Should I go back there? I know I ended it, but should I go back there? Maybe the thing that you ended is following you. The thing, the situation, the debt from the marriage, the relationship that you don't want. Interesting. The Book of Secrets. And there's a risk being taken here. This kind of sounds like a reading that I did yesterday. It might have been in Taurus, honestly. Okay, so I feel like what's going on here is that somebody has been hiding their feelings. Somebody feels as though there has been... I feel like it is the Emperor who has had an ending or feels like something has ended. But I also feel that they're trying to find the courage to begin in a new partnership, but they're not sure if they should approach. This person has had sort of an opening of the mind or an upgrade in their thinking. And I feel like this person is going at this now with wisdom rather than with sheer force or brute force, which the Emperor can do. Because the Emperor is the authority on all of it, right? So I feel like the wisdom here is what is being gathered while we're getting brave and courageous and strong, that this person is also growing in wisdom. And because they're growing in wisdom, I feel like they're starting to look back on the future here. So I ended that thing. Should I have ended that thing? That could have been a good partnership. This person was on my team. I'm not really sure why it's not why we're not talking or why this thing ended. But it feels like it almost scared you and that's why it ended. Or it scared the Emperor if the Emperor is not you. I feel like the Judgment card is somebody is hiding something. There are secrets here. And the Judgment card in the reverse tells me that someone is not yet willing to be responsible for or accept whatever the secrets are. The 2 and the 6 means that it's 8, right? Which is the self, which is working either on the secrets of the self or the knowledge of the self. But what I feel is because of the Judgment in reverse that somebody is not willing to face whatever is in this book, that it's a secret and they don't want it to come out. But they're working really hard on their abundance, on moving forward. I think they're covering it up with money. Ten of Pentacles here in the bottom right-hand corner. It's the Ten of Diamonds. It could be that somebody is like delving straight into their work in order to forget the Book of Secrets. They don't want to be held accountable or responsible for whatever secrets are about to come out here. Whew. Okay. It feels like there's an Emperor here trying to have a new start. I just want to plant another pentacle. I just want to grow my abundance, and I don't want to have to be accountable for any of the things that went on in the past. So out of this deck falls the Three of Pentacles, which is right here. So it is about the Three of Pentacles. And so now we have 3, 3, and 3. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. So somebody here thinks that this has the potential to be the long-term relationship, and that's why they're revisiting. That's why they're looking over their shoulder. Should I have left there? Maybe it's time to go back. Card number 14 is Temperance in the tarot. Somebody is thinking that maybe they left something behind, and something is not right with how they feel about it. So I'm saying that card number 14 is Temperance, but I feel like somebody is questioning themselves. Should I go back there? Because it ended, but maybe it's still viable. Maybe we do have 10 of Pentacles. Maybe there is abundance here. If we start at the 3 and grow from there, maybe it's worth it, right? So I feel like the Emperor is thinking it over here. We have the Star, which is Aquarius. So I think that the Emperor wants to heal whatever is in that book before it comes to light. Like, I think that eventually this Emperor is going to become responsible for whatever is coming to light here. But I feel like the Emperor is moving slowly because there's some things that they don't want you to see, that they don't want to be accountable for, and they want to heal that thing first. What are we healing? Okay, so this has taken a really long time. It feels like this situation here, all of these major arcanas, all these changes and, bumps in the road and things that the Emperor had to leap over, I think is taken too long. There are things that have happened over a long period of time that need to be healed. And that's why I feel the Emperor is wanting to come back. It's like I have to look back over it and decide whether I want to be accountable for it or not. If the Emperor is not willing to be accountable for it, and so for some of you, the Emperor has not yet dropped their ego, and so they're not going to be able to come forward, I feel like the universe is offering a way. Just know that. The universe is saying, if you want it, you can have it. If you're willing to accept your part in all of this and your part in why this thing is moving so slow, I feel like the Emperor has a choice to make. They can either stay in the Four of Pentacles, quiet, not speaking with you, or they can move straight to the Ace of Swords. And I feel like they can say whatever they want. They can choose to open the book, be honest, be truthful, tell you what's going on, and then let you make your decision. Two swords, right? Because swords are in the Star and swords are in the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you get to make the decision as to whether whatever they bring you, if you want that or not, Pisces. It feels like some pretty heavy energy, I'm just going to say. There's somebody who's wanting either you to sacrifice or is ready to sacrifice anything for love because something has come to an end. The World card is here. You may have offered this person something before and then they didn't take it. This person literally has their hand in front of their eyes. Like they're like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, this person got an offer from the Empress. And it didn't work out well, I feel. We're going to go into the extended, I think, here, Pisces. So we're going to look at, because we haven't really even touched on what's going on with the Emperor. Why is he scared? He wants to make movement forward. He has affection for somebody that something has ended with. Why did it end? Right? Because it goes from being dead and gone, like buried, to 10 of Pentacles with the three of Pentacles. So it feels like the Emperor wants to begin again or start something new or get you back on their team. And I think that's why they want to revisit. They're looking back here, wondering if it's worth going back for. I think that that's what's going on in the week ahead, that the Emperor is making their decision to be accountable for the things that they haven't said to you, the things that they've hid from you, the silence that's ensued. They're the ones that need to make the movement toward you, Pisces. We're going to talk about why it's taken so long. What's this aha moment? And why are we in this energy here? Why is it here with wisdom? Yeah, let's find out what the bravery is all about. Why does the Emperor feel like they got to be brave to move forward? I'm going to go to the extended. The first link that you see in the description is where you can click if you want to come watch it with me. I'm going to go. Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming here and for all the things that you do for me. I do appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for all of your clicks, your views, your comments, and the ways that you've touched my heart over the years. I really do appreciate you, Pisces. I am your Pisces sister. It's in my moon sign. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.